No problem. Tech issues are a given at sometimes.
This is part of the reason why I don't like Norden.
That's fair.
Yeah, I
What
haven't.
capture card do I have again?
Yeah, I haven't really done too much. ZA has all my attention right now.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this battle with Hop underway.
Oh. Well, that's a power adapter. I guess I've had it for so long that it's not under my buy again. Oh. Why is it that you can never find your order history on Amazon anymore? You know?
I don't know. It does feel like every time that it it's like when you do need to look for it, then suddenly it's impossible to find what you're looking for. Because it's like, I wanted to order another case for my games, but I couldn't find it. I wanted the same one.
Alright, I am going to start heading towards the city.
Alright. I am going to do the battle with Hop, so give me a sec. Ryu. I'm still not too sure what I should do about all that stuff you told me I told you before. About me being weak and dragging down Lee's good name and all, yeah? But the only thing I can do is get stronger, right? So I'm going to try out all kinds of different things against you and see what works. You're on. Now let's do this. I bet an all-out battle with my true rival will help me get my head on straight. Completely missed that text. Here's a bit of an awkward Pokemon. Water flying has always been a pretty decent typing altogether. Now for Cramorant's fun little gimmick. After it uses Dive, it has a random creature in its mouth. This time it's an Arrokuda. And then how it works is, it has a little revenge skill. Who wouldn't aim for a super effective hit if they had the chance, right? That was a crit. Ouch, even I hurt when you managed to land a critical hit like that one. Now, it does different things depending on what it spits at them. If it spits the Arrokuda, as you saw, I take a little chip damage, and then I lose some defense. No. Potentially, it could have Pikachu in its mouth, which is a hilarious sight, by the way, when that happens. It does more damage, it's electric damage, and it paralyzes. So that's fun. Perfect prediction. Hey, I can do this. Oh, that doesn't work. I guess it's just magnitude and earthquake, huh? I'm surprised he didn't keep this thing. So yeah, the team mostly looks the same. I'm going to be capturing our next team member in the next route, though. I will say that much. I don't know what I can do to try to win now, but all I can do is try. This has to be the trick. I think that's what he said. I love how he uses the sound effect from Sing. My strategy goes right to pot when I've got all these bad thoughts running through my head. Ah, really? I tried switching my team members in and out to max their potential in every matchup, but we just couldn't get it together somehow. Maybe that's why I'm still so weak. But Lee really is the greatest trainer, and I don't want people to be laughing at him all because his little brother is rubbish. It's not enough. I've got to try harder and harder and harder till no one's laughing. I'm off, mate. Off to find the kind of Pokemon that I can really draw the strength out of. No. This game released in 2018, I want to say. So it's been out for a while. That child. Gymlet challengers should battle for the sake of their own Pokemon. Why worry about saving the champion's name? We all know he's unbeatable. Anyway, here's something for letting me watch your battle. Now, on you go, child. You're headed to the Stow-on-Side gym next, no? The gym challenge is about having fun.
We are playing Sword and Shield.
Yeah, this game is 7 years old now, something like that.
Yeah. And it's fine because, well, a lot of people aren't paying as much attention to Pokemon games these days and are as frustrated with Nintendo as they are with Microsoft.
It's almost like we're in an era where potential monopolies are on our hands, which is not a good thing. Especially since I guess Microsoft's kind of backing out of the console war, but not really at the same time. It's weird.
Yeah, they're trying to become the Netflix of video games.
Yeah.
And no one even likes Netflix of Netflix.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a super effective move right there. That is... Now, I am sturdy, and Sudowoodo has Wandering Spirit.
They created a new state of play, man. I mean, yeah, that's true, but what they're doing is they're doing what, see, they're trying to even throw their hats into the mobile gaming market. Well, by mobile gaming,
Yeah.
I mean portable gaming. Because, you know, you have the Steam Deck, and then they're going to have their own platform by Asus.
Does Microsoft own Valve?
I don't know, actually. I think they do.
Loki wants to learn Slam? No, you're not learning Slam. Luma's fine. No changes there.
Alright, time for a bit of a YOLO, Jim. Because I really don't have a big answer for this one.
You have something with Bite, don't you?
I mean, I have an Arcanine with Crunch, I guess.
Okay, so they might be partnering with them, not actually owning them.
That makes sense. I know that they own Bethesda and who else did they buy out? I think they're working with Epic. Like, they're not. They used to own them, though. That was funny.
Yeah. Alright. Time to fight a hop. So I need to go here, and I need to mute my mic.
Yep, so do I. Allow me to explain the gym mission for Stow-on-Side's gym. To complete the mission, you'll need to ride in one of these cuffs and make your way to the goal while trying to avoid obstacles. Let me tell you a bit more about how to operate this fun attraction. Rotate your control stick to the right and a couple spin to the right. Rotate it to the left and make it spin to the left. Really? You don't say! If you hit a wall, rotate the stick as quickly as you can to get yourself out of that sticky situation. Now, have a good time watching the world spin as you try to reach the goal. Yes, I do. So essentially, this is the teacup ride that you see in like Disney World or carnivals. Remember, don't use the palm of your hand when rotating the control stick. You'll hurt yourself. In a way, you're right. Ha! I'm fighting the ghost type gym with Pokemon like Phantump and Pumpkaboo. Just in time for Halloween. What's that? Oh. I don't actually remember that. It says 97. According to Google search, it says 1997. There's a lot of like pop culture I'm not fully aware of. Of course, that was also during a time in my life when I really didn't care. I was that kid that was obsessed with cartoons and didn't exactly care what happened in the world. I think it wasn't until like 2004 when I actually started caring about the state of the world and things like that. I would have been 11, so yeah, that makes sense. Yes, the Galarian Corsola. You know, Corsola did need something. I do admit. The other thing is, it's still in lore because, have you ever seen what happens when Coral becomes, whenever Coral just dies, it becomes that white color. That ghostly white color, because it is dead. Yeah, it was also before the age of the internet. Like, the age of the internet was like mid-2000s. It didn't really take off till then. Everything that we know about, like, celebrities today, any scandals that happen, we know about it more because of the internet, the way that it is. The internet is both a blessing and a curse. Take your pick. I love how they're ghostly claws in this version, and then in the sword version, they're boxing gloves. It still makes sense in the context of the gems. For the record, that would be extremely jarring. I also like how the fact that the gym trainers are old people. Well, they gave us two different gyms based on the version, but they didn't really innovate all that much. They're exactly the same puzzle. They just aesthetically look different. That's it.
Okay, got through the rival fight.
Yep. I'm in the middle of the gym challenge right now. I find it very interesting how the ghost type gym trainers are all old people.
True. And I have a fighting type gym to challenge.
Yeah.
But I have a ghost type Pokemon with me.
True, but remember, Brutal Swing is a thing.
It is. Alright. Now to mute as we go into the gym challenge.
I love how the only thing you keep on for your uniform is any form of glasses. I really wish that you could have customized your default uniform, but oh wow. Anyway, muting up. I'm Alistair. Here I go. And the youngest gym leader in the Galar region.
I forgot that this was the gym challenge for the fighting gym.
Yeah, if you look on my collab partners stream, it's exactly the same gym, essentially.
Alright, and that is the first one. Spinning cups.
Alright. Thank you. Let's just waste a turn and just trade off Wandering Spirit. Why does everything have disable? I can't keep using Shadow Claw! The gym leader theme is a bop, I will say. I gotta also say, I liked Alistair's role in the anime. Like, he teaches, Ash how to acquire Gigantamax. Oh, I forgot that he had that. Ugh, that's gonna be hard. Yes, they nerfed Mimikyu in this game, but it's still very good. A little over half. Ugh, pardon me. Ugh. Ah, come on. What a time to miss. Yes, I know I'm using a lot of healing items, but here's my rule. Gym leaders, I'm using only up to 3 potions because that's normally how much they use in their gym battles. For some reason, the gym leaders in this game don't use them. I don't know why, but they do later on, though. My very last Pokemon. How lonely. How frightening. Gengar, Gigantamax, swallow everything in darkness. I am the void! Huh. If I ever Gigantamax Gengar, I need to name it X-Death. It's going to be faster than me because it's Gengar. Get what that does. Special defense drop. Yep, that's bad. Back at you though, buddy. Ooh, that's a good amount of damage. Oh no! I have a chance to do something really funny. Sucker punch, baby! I nearly lost my mask from the shock. That was... wow. I can see your skill for what it is. Crumbs. That was ace. Here. A ghost badge. Good luck with, everything. I just did the funniest thing ever to win that gym battle. Spamming Sucker Punch on Gigantamax Gengar. Looks like my Yappy really likes you, huh? Anyway, we've run into each other at a good time.
About to go to the gym battle, but I think my Twitch might be acting up, or it's just my Chromebook acting up. I'm not sure.
Everything looks fine on my end, because I'm actually watching your stream.
Okay, then it's just my Chromebook. Good.
You know what the mural is here in Stow-on-Side? It's said to tell the story of the Hero Galar as well. Though what's there today is actually a replica of the ancient art that used to be here. You tend to have surprisingly sharp insight, so I was wondering what you might think when you see the ruins. What in the world was that? It sounds like it came from the direction of the ruins, too. Let's have a look. Come along, Yamper. Oh, I see what a strat is. Yeah, it's actually a pretty good one. What he's doing is he's burning the fighting types. So even if he does get past his ghost type, he severely cripples them. Unless they have guts. Ghost-type gyms never really disappoint me that much. They're always pretty challenging. Destroy it! Destroy it all! We're going to find those wishing stars! We've got to bring the chairman more wishing stars if we want to please him. Kaparaja! If you're truly the chairman's Pokemon, then you should feel grateful for this chance to help him find wishing stars. Oh my, you again. So, you think you can start collecting wishing stars now and get in the chairman's favor? That's the way of things, is it? I see. So you do have some cunning in you. But I won't have it. I won't allow anyone to stand in my way. At least you don't have to battle with Kavaraja. Good thing my ghost type's out front. I'm not a special attacker, bud. I've already seen more than enough to judge you and your team's abilities. I just one-shot you, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about. My partner's move is simply splendid, wouldn't you say?
And on to a gym battle.
Also, yes, I know I haven't done much in terms of customization. I'm waiting until we get to, not this next town, but the town after to do so. Because more of my actual style is up ahead. Ah, excellent. I have to win this for the chairman. Do you really think I'd let you keep that away from me? He says as he sends out Galarian Ponyta. Simple enough. This has to be some kind of mistake. I demand a do-over. You lost. Admit it. But why? How can this be? How could someone like you get in my way? I was the one chosen by the chairman. I was the one who was to defeat the champion. I'm one of the elite. Someone who can shoulder the future of the Galar region. Challenger Bede. I wonder what you were up to when you were asked to borrow Chairman Rose's Kabaraja. I can't believe you try to use the Chairman's Pokemon to destroy a historical site. Who cares for some ancient ruin when the next 1,000 years are at stake? Did you stand in the path of a Pokemon Simple Beam or something? How do you expect to support the Chairman with that sort of thinking? Young Bede. It pains me to say this, but I am truly disappointed. It's true that I am the one who found you back when you were all alone. I saw talent in you. You reminded me a bit of myself back when I was young. That's why I sent you to a trainer school, to give you a chance at success. But trying to destroy the mural, part of Galar's history, you show no love toward Galar. You are clearly not a worthy challenger for the gym challenge. We will decide what to do with you later. For now, you will return to Hammerlock. You must be joking, right? You're disqualifying me from the gym challenge, but you're the one who endorsed me. There are 100 different ways we could sort this out. Why are you choosing the worst possible option? Challenger Bede, I will be taking those wishing stars that you have gathered. Ah, Sonia and Ryu too. Terrible shame all this. An absolute disaster. I never wish to see us lose challengers for this sort of reason. Yet we do what we must to keep things fair and sportsmanlike. You know, during one of Bede's matches, I heard the announcer say that Bede has no family. Apparently it was Rose who took Bede under his wing, and so Bede was battling for the chairman's sake. What an awful turn of events. I hope the mural survived all that. Yeah, about that. That mural was hiding something deeper. Not a brilliant turn of events, but the ruins were brought into the light for us to see. What does this tell us about Galar's legends? A Pokemon? Right. More than any hero, there's those things that appear to be Pokemon that stand out. Not just that, but those Pokemon appear to be holding a sword and shield as if they were using them. Anything else look interesting to you? The hero is actually two people. Oh, good observation. There really were two heroes, but if that's the case, then why only the one statue of the Badoo drop in? More than any statue of a hero or old tapestry, these ruins made in truly ancient times must show us the real truth, which means both of these are correct. Yep, I was thinking the same thing. Seems like at some point in history, the sword and shield were combined with the two actual Pokemon and created as the same thing. But then what? They just faded from history? Two young heroes, the sword and shield were actually Pokemon. But why would the truth of these ruins be hidden when their stories were depicted in artwork? With your help, I really feel like we made a big discovery here. Thanks, I'll give you a couple of these so you can keep giving it your best in the gym challenge too, okay? Guess you'll be heading to Balanleia next, right? Yes, Balanleia. A very interesting site. Iceland. We should be able to buy Ultra Balls now. No, not yet, but let's grab a few more of these. Grab some of them. Hyper potions are pretty cost effective, so just going to use those. Sell these herbal medicines because they're kinda useless. I have more treasures than I thought I did. We're not allowed to use the fossil Pokemon, unfortunately, but hey. I'm going to keep the fossilized Drakes, though, for later. That's a creek. You can't go that way. Okay, so new area. There is a Pokemon that I'm wanting. And that would be it. This line is one of my favorite lines in Pokemon. Cool. We are going to bench Caracal. Let's see. A male one, huh? Well, for those who know, you know. I'm going to call this thing... No, not Dark Side. I'm going to call this thing Thorn. Dark Side's kind of unoriginal. By the way, this counts as a dungeon. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. But it does. Alright, honestly, yeah, I just need one more Pokemon. And I have one in mind. Hopefully, too, my Pokemon don't get too over leveled because I believe the level cap coming up is 38. So, since Toxtricity is going to be my ace in this one, I'm going to swap it out for something else in the meantime so they can get experience. I guess I'll just carry the Caracal until the time is right. Oh yeah, I guess Croagunk would be a decent plan B. It's not a good plan B, but it's a decent plan B. Yeah, if you hit these mushrooms, it lights up the area better. I already know my way around this place, so it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, the bakery. That's a cool item. Yeah, let's try not to encounter this Pokemon. Not that Shiinotic is a bad Pokemon, I just like Grimmsnarl's line more. Male Indeedee is the butler. That's what I like to call it. That's a quad weakness, so yeah, I was going to go down for that. Well, you're not even in your middle form yet. You're not even evolved in any way, but it might be enough to do something. Ooh, Dragon Dance. Ooh, what to get rid of, though, is the problem. I hate to do it. There was no way I was going to be able to avoid everything just to face the Morgrem. That would have been better, but there was no way that was going to happen. U-turn, eh? An actual good TM. Because the shenanigans you can do with that move. And not as good. I think that's everything, isn't it? There's an item up there, but it's like whatever. Oh, pardon me.
Oh. Alright, I am in the battle with Bede now. Will-O-Wisp.
Yep. And I picked up my next party member.
Who'd you end up with?
Impidimp.
Oh, you lucky little... That is a good one. Alright, Sandstorm to lower accuracy as well.
Because it's like, it's whatever for now, but once it evolves, yeah.
Yeah, Grimmsnarl is powerful. I'm still upset that Jessie did not get an Impidimp in the anime.
I know, it fits her personality so well.
It really does.
And it screams Team Rocket Pokemon.
It really does. And to be fair, in all of Sword and Shield, there really isn't an evil team. There's a misguided guy that's trying to harness something he can't control. There's a group of...
They're just super fans. That's all they are.
Punktown super fans, yes. Alright, it is faster than me, but this Hatterene is going to get Will-O-Wisp. You want to know what I did that was evil, though?
What?
You know my Dubwool.
Yeah.
I gave it leftovers.
Oh boy.
There's also something I want to... Okay, Loki is down. But there's something I want to bring up as a thought process for you.
What's that?
If you use Detect or Protect 2 turns in a row, then they're less likely to go off. What happens if you use one then the other?
Huh. I don't think they stack, actually, so... You'd be able to get them both off regardless.
Alright, and what if that Pokemon had Soundproof and Perish Song as well?
Oh, boy. Good old Perish Trap.
Yeah, it's just... You're not getting anything out of it at that point. I mean, you're never escaping.
Nope.
Alright. Got the Rita. And this is his second to last Pokemon. Let's do another Hone Claws real quick. But I mean, I was more traditional with Ace. Power Trip is a great move, and I gave him the Dark Glasses to make up for lack of stab.
So the nature isn't great for... Well, it's a Morgram now. But it does have Prankster.
Oh. And he's sending out his Galarian Ponyta as his last Pokemon. Let's go ahead and do a... Oh, it's getting Psybeam off first. It's knocking out Ace. Ace is down. Alright, so let's go ahead and send in the rudest Pokemon. A freaking tank that heals. And it's fast enough to get Headbutt off before. How is it faster than my freaking bird? What the heck?
That is
Look at
odd.
this. Okay, it's speed tying with Ponyta, so it might be the same speed. Alright, I need to mute because I just beat him.
Alright. I get PTSD from being gated by a devil battle, because let me tell you something. If you ever play Gen 4, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Glimwood Tangle feels like something out of like Kingdom Hearts, for example. But Balanleia is literally Blackreach in the Elder Scrolls. Too bad you never really have a reason to come back here, because it is a cool idea. I will say, That girl that handed you that letter. She was a ghost. And now, because you fulfilled her regret, she can finally move on. Don't interrupt our conversation. That's a little weird, isn't it? And that's why I put on all the fiery stuff. I'm going to keep it on until we get to Sir Chester, though. This is why you talk to every NPC. Even though it makes no sense that you could just bust into people's houses. So, if you battle this trainer, she'll give you the Eviolite. Which is going to be helpful for Morgrim, because it doesn't evolve in the Grimmsnarl for a while. I think. Let's see. Evolves at level 42. Yep. It evolves pretty late. Okay, so I have a pretty good answer when we get to the Dragon-type gem. Oh, pardon me, I can't stop yawning. Oh. So the Eviolite is a cool item. I believe it used to double a Pokemon's special defense and physical defense if it could still evolve. I believe it's times 1.5 now. They nerfed it. Still a good item, though. So that is going on to Thorn for the time being because, like I said, it doesn't evolve for a while. Like I said, I looked up real quick. It says level 42 is when it evolves in the Grimmsnarl. Well, you can't have Snore without rest. So there we go. Personally, I would have made that.
And the cutscene is done.
TM22 because half of 22
and then I
is.
go to the next route.
Because then multiply 22 by 2, it becomes 44, which was its old number. Anyway. Well, I just got the Eviolite, so I'm going to put that on my Morgrim because it doesn't evolve for a while.
Yeah, you got Morgrim, I got Hatina.
Ha. Interesting. Hatchram ain't too bad, though.
Hatchram is a good Pokemon. I mean, they both are. I'm trying to remember if the final form is a physical or special attacker, though.
Special. It's
Okay.
how I describe Hatterene as Gardevoir on a diet.
Okay, what am I going to get? Alright, those guys ran away. They... Let's see here. And there's a trainer there, but I'm trying to get a
story things
capture
when you're up.
first.
You got
Okay.
4 badges already? I'm going to have to
Alright,
watch out
hidden
for you.
encounter. Oh!
Ah, haha. Look, even Morpeko is wary of you. Wait, Morpeko, don't tell me you actually like Ryu. We've already had a serious battle with him. He's an opposing gym challenger. Guess there's nothing to it. Look, just take one of my lead cards, okay? What's with that look, huh? This just means I'll think of you as a rival from now on, okay? There aren't too many gym challengers left, you know, so we're meeting in the finals. You got that? Alright, talk to the ball guy. Love ball. It is a very serious examination. Ah, there you are, my dear gym challenger. Though you are really lacking in the color pink. See, I'm looking for a successor to take on the role of gym leader here. So my gym mission serves as an audition of sorts too. Oh, don't worry, it's simple enough. All you have to do is battle my trainers and answer the questions they ask along the way. Think carefully before answering though, child. If you get the wrong answer, the stats of your Pokemon will get lowered. Oh, but if you answer correctly, your Pokemon will get a stat boost. Just think of it as a little fairy-type Pokemon magic to make things interesting. Now, I want you to go all out. Show me what you can do. Now let the gym mission begin. Battle with all your skill. Question. Do you know about Fairy type's weaknesses? Poison and Steel. That's one you cannot get wrong. So essentially it's Blaine's gym challenge with battling built into it at the same time. Whereas Blaine's was one or the other. Oops, wrong move. Oh well, it'll still do what I needed to do. Chip damage plus guaranteed paralysis. So she's the reverse of the previous trainer. She's going to have Swirlix and Aromatisse, whereas the last one had Spritzy and Slurpuff. More than likely. Question: what was the previous trainer's name? Annette. Yep. She's the reverse of the previous trainer. Also, yes, I did name my low-key Toxtricity Sting because he's supposed to be the bass player in a band, so there we go. I thought I evolved to level 40, huh? That's earlier than I thought. Just in time, huh? My collab partner just picked up, just got his Corvisquire evolved into Corviknight just in time. Question: what do I eat for breakfast every morning? This is mean, by the way. The actual answer is omelets. By the way, am I the only one who gets Elder Scrolls vibes whenever you get to Ballin Leia?
I just call it Bologna. Bologna. Also, I just got here and Stream Manager is not working on my Chromebook. It keeps effectively crashing. I'm not.
You were having the problems I was having last week, and this week I'm not having any issues now for whatever reason.
I don't know what it could be. Alright, I have Ace, who is level 38, which is the... Is that the max cap?
Yeah, that is the cap. That is the cap. If you do exceed it, oh well. By one level, oh well. But, you know.
Okay, so I can use Toxtricity in the coming fight.
Yeah.
Alright. You are going into the party in place of Speedy Fish.
Also, just in time, too, because now you have an extra advantage on this gem.
Yes, Steel type. Ooh boy.
Alright. I gotta meet up again.
It's funny how many fairy types are also psychic types, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let that sink in while I go through this.
Leon fail. Number of correct answers 1. Your talent in Pokemon battles is beyond anything I've ever seen, but you're rather hard to read. Sonia, fail. Number of correct answers 3. You have talent, that's for sure, but you give up a little too quickly. Then again, I imagine it's not easy being the granddaughter of Magnolia. Alright. Now then. Let's heal up and make sure we're ready to go. I suppose it's a bit late to introduce myself, but I'm Opal, the gym leader. I've gotten a good look at how you handle those quizzes. The last part of the mission is me. Let me have a look at you and how your partner Pokemon behave. Galarian Weezing. Bit of an awkward Pokemon to deal with. Poison Fairy. Who would have ever thought, right? Question. Do you know my nickname? The Wizard. Fun fact, I actually guessed that in my first playthrough of this game because it was like, I don't know, the magic user just sounds a little too generic. The Wizard sounds like a cool name. Also, one of these questions you have to lie. I did pay attention. Did it use neutralizing gas? I guess I'll find out. No, because the Intimidate didn't work. Would not have worked. All right. One HP. You've got to be joking. Question. What is my favorite color? You know, it's deceiving, and I like her taste. Purple. Yes, a nice deep purple. Truly grand, don't you think? Togekiss. Cool Pokemon. Alright, Sting, get back out here. Oh, thank God. I had to hold my breath there for a moment. May still have to. Ah, it didn't get the Omni Boost twice. Good, good. Even if it does now, it's still not going to survive this. Ugh. Yeah, you'd be a fool to not have Intimidate. Question. Alrighty then, how old am I? This is the one where you have to lie. She's actually 88, but 16 is the right answer. Ha, I like your answer. The boost doesn't really matter because I'm switching out. I also realized I forgot to teach Bulldoze to my Runegerus. La! Yuga. There. Runerigus. My words no working good. Me no words good. There we go. Alright. Going to preemptively switch back into my Toxtricity. Do not use a poison move because that does nothing to steel types. Hint, hint. Man, that's just toxic. My morning tea is finally kicking in, and not a moment too soon. She uses the default strawberry for, how creamy here. Too bad I don't have the G-Max version of this thing, because the G-Max version is awesome! Are you prepared? I'm going to have some fun with this! She scares me. Upon closer observation, it has all of the sweets in its G-Max version. You lack pink. Here, let us give you some. G-Max moves have their own secondary abilities. Alcremies is healing. I believe Gengar, it walks a move down. Toxtricities is mean. It either poisons or paralyzes, guaranteed. And that's checkmate. Down she goes. Your pink is still lacking, but you're an excellent trainer with some excellent Pokemon. Well, good try. Not bad. Not bad at all. Still not what I'm looking for. Oh, don't worry yourself about it, child. It's just a matter of my preference. I'll find the next gym leader elsewhere. In fact, I've already got an idea about where to look. Too bad about the audition, but here's a fairy badge for your efforts. It should fit right there, yep. Leslie, here's a little something for curing me. Maybe add a little pink to you as well. Of course, it's not good to neglect your outers, but old folk like me should also know when it's time to step out of the spotlight. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. There's a character that follows you in your gym challenge. She's your biggest fan. This Dottler here originally was a blip bug, and as it progresses, it evolves and gets stronger and stronger. I like that little detail. Hold on now. I've got a few errands to run in Hammerlock. Care to join me for the journey? If you're headed for the next gym stadium, you'll need to head to Hammerlock 2 after all. With pleasure. They say two's company after all. We have nothing else we need to do here anyway, so that works for me. Hammerlock. Always such a dusty town. Though I suppose some Pokemon prefer it that way. Oh, they were nice enough to heal you along the way. Alright, so final team member will be being received here pretty soon. Come to gawk at me now that I've had my challenge band taken away and my gym challenger status revoked. Can you really afford to waste time like this? Of course. Of course! Well, I suppose.
I am now in the middle of the gym battle.
Nice. I having the talking to with Bede when he gets abducted.
Probably the only good thing that happened to him.
Yep. Well, I suppose so. You no longer have to worry about catching up with me, after all. I'll have you know, though, that I haven't given up. I must become the champion in order to help out the chairman. I will go and ask him to let me rejoin the gym challenge.
All right.
That boy.
I took out her first Pokemon easy enough.
Now that's what I would call pink. So sincere and straightforward, and yet so twisted and misguided. I like it. That's the kind of thing that...
Mawile covers a lot of the fairy-type weaknesses, and even...
people some depth.
It's just... It has steel-type weaknesses still. But at the same time...
I will also say that it's just mediocre at best, because the thing is, losing its Mega Evolution really hurt it.
Yeah.
And even though they brought it back, there's no ability, so it's still not that good.
Yeah, it can't have strong jaw.
I wish, and it's like... And then when it Mega Evolves, its ability is Huge Power, which is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And since, you know, they brought it back, but it doesn't have its abilities
we
now,
got a crit.
It's not as good as I would like it to be.
Yeah.
Same goes for Mega Sableye. It's like, could be better if it had its abilities, but...
Yeah.
Dems the brakes,
Right,
I'm afraid.
Togekiss. Steel Wing.
You know, for a fairy-type focused team, her team's actually very well balanced.
Alright, fairy type is one of those types that, after it was added, it's actually been rather well balanced in dual typing.
Yes. Pure fairy Pokemon are tricky because they have the weaknesses of two of the least represented types, by the way. Well,
Least represented outside of Pallet Town.
well, out of Gen 1 anyway. And then again, there's not a lot of, like, stand-up
How many
poison
pure
types.
grass types are there in Gen 1? Right, I got some level
One.
40s now in the middle of the boss fight.
There
Exactly.
is one pure grass type.
And that is Tangela.
Yep.
Alright, Toxer wants to learn Poison Jab.
Anyway, back
Let's
to
double
reading
check
text.
this. Nope, you're a special attacker. You are not learning Poison Jab.
Time for my gym mission, child. Huh? What? Pink!
Pookie, Zuma.
Pink!
Zuma wants to learn Roar.
And pink!
Nah, Roar's fine.
Congratulations, child.
Alright, I guess I need to...
I'm
make
scared
myself
for
just
him.
for him.
I'm scared for him. Miss Opal, what in the world has gotten into you? You were used by Ileana, am I right? You worked hard to gather wishing stars for her, only to have her throw you away like rubbish once she was done with you. Come with me, child. I might be able to help you out. Of course, it all depends on how much hard work you're willing to put in, too. Are you testing me? Very well, I accept. In fact, I plan on making sure you see my full talents and tell me everything you know about the wishing stars. Farewell for now, child. You should head to Sirchester. I take it you know how to get to Route 7. Alright. Where's the little gap? Oop. That should be over here. $42. Okay. We're good then. Hey, the gym badge collecting going well? I've been doing some research on the ruins in Stow-on-Side, the Sword and Shield. What kind of Pokemon were they, and where are they now? I have so many questions! I was thinking about taking another look at the tapestries and... Are you kidding me? What was that? Hammerlock Stadium shook. That's where Chairman Rose's power plant is, isn't it? Huh? A power spot? What's wrong? I'm getting readings from the power spot detector. Does that mean Dynamaxing is possible here? Hey, Sonia, Ryu too. You felt the shaking, right? Seems Chairman Rose is testing something again. This is bad. Pokemon might start Dynamaxing right in the middle of Hammerlock. Is that so? I can make sure the Chairman knows. You'll get lost, Leon. I'm going too. I'm really looking forward to seeing you compete in the finals, so you should leave the investigation on the quaking to the adults. Head to Sirchester and get that gym badge. Oh, Ryu. First that forest, then that mad quiz. I've been lost in every sense of the word, but it looks like I finally caught up to you again. Come with me to Route 7. I can use a bit of competition to motivate me. How did he get back here on the train? There's no train that runs to Ballanleia. Alright, Ryu. You and I both know I've got to keep on trying different strategies if I'm going to get strong enough to catch up to Lee. No, not just catch up, if I want to surpass him. So I think you know what's coming, mate. Let me try out my latest in a battle against you. Yeah, I've forgotten how many cutscenes there were after all of this. There's a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. An exceeding amount of them.
Oh. Did anyone see that, Tom Grossi skit where, they end up having a Pokemon battle? It was really good. What have we been going on for? Almost 3 hours, holy cow. Thud! I'm slower than a Snorlax. This is a cause for concern. I've gotta say. Looks like I'm gonna have to use some tactics here. I see. So you're counteracting me, huh? If I'm going to go +3, I will. Ah! Tactics! Alright, this would be better than... Woof! I'm at +2, so I don't care. At +2 and it still wasn't enough, eh? If it weren't for the EV light, I would have been annihilated there. I'm all fired up. Am I the only one who thinks that right now? Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. You know, Hop, I admit your team's pretty good. Heatmore's not great, but it's not awful either. Also, now you can't Fire Lash me because I have Flash Fire. That's funny. I'll take that back. Thank you.
Okay, hop fight.
Yep, you're literally right on my heels now.
I'm picking up steam now that I have fully evolved Pokemon. We're going to use a Drill Peck on the Trevenant. As Hop is switching around his Pokemon and trying to figure out what works.
Before we ever started on this journey, I remember watching Lee on the telly.
When I one-hit KO his first Pokemon.
He was a bright star, so strong, I could hardly bear to look right at him. But now I can just tell how strong he really is, and what he's got that I haven't. But I'm getting stronger too, maybe not as fast as you, but fine, whatever. Thanks for letting me battle with you again. Here, I'll heal up your team for you too. Oh yeah, did we? I love how they're just in your way. The entire time. Okay, this is where I got mixed up. Okay, it's not the same area as the Motostoke outskirts. Okay, so we're on Route 7. Huh, new encounter. What we got here? Looks like Inkay and Thievul. Anything else? Or should I just roll the dice? Slifered. Ooh. Yep, that would be good. That would be good. Oh no, I'm too nervous to eat the berry I don't have. You know, it's getting scary when your Pokemon are the same level as the encounters now. I think after you're done with your battle there, it might be a good time to take a break.
Sounds like a plan.
I just got my encounter. It was a Galvantula.
Nice. My encounter in the woods was literally a Morprum.
I saw that. Lucky.
I literally went for the first random one that happened, the ones in the grass, and I'm paralyzed. Okay, Defense Curl is going to keep defense up, but this is why double with leftovers, fluffy double with leftovers, is rude.
Yes. Well, anything super tanky with leftovers is rude.
I mean, I didn't give it a shell bell for a reason. Oh, you're just going to roar it away.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Ask.
Gotta think I should probably buy some Ultra Balls while I'm thinking about it.
Oh, you're going to roar again. You don't like that, so you're going to roar again.
Hey man, you just gotta roll the dice over and over again.
Okay, Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, you're going to use Crunch. That's going to be neutral.
No, it's not a fairy type yet.
Oh,
It doesn't become one until it evolves again.
and it's unconscious. We'll send in Electric Dog versus Electric Dog.
Electric Doge battle, go.
Swift. Alright. Thing is, mine was 5 levels below his. You know what's gonna be funny? Snorlax is more of a special tank.
Yep.
Yeah, you have Body Slam and all that, but that's fine. That's a crit. I want you to take a look at my health after a crit.
That is insane.
And now I can start doing defense curl again. Yeah, you can stockpile all you want.
I did that.
Snorlax.
I did the reverse against him because my Gyarados has Dragon Dance now.
Oh, nice. So I was thinking, you have Pokemon Scarlet or Violet, right?
Yeah.
Here's a thought. With how easy it is to spot Pokemon and pick your encounters in that, what if we type locked ourselves? With similar rules as to this, but new Pokemon being able to be caught each Pokemon Center. I almost wanted to call it Poke Station.
I mean, in a sense, that's what they are.
Yeah.
Berserker would have been cool. Oh well. I'm happy with the Galvantula.
But what do you think about another race once this one's done? And the expansions and all that.
Maybe. Yeah. It's just, I kind of just went through Scarlet again.
Well, after we've done Crown Tundra, you might have enough in the tank for it.
Yeah, maybe.
How far have you gotten in Legends so far?
Not very. I'm still fighting for rank W because, you know, I'm trying to keep that on the stream only.
Yeah.
But I'm doing, like, some side quests, the parkour stuff, and training off screen.
Okay. I actually managed to build an entire ghost team.
Nice.
It consists of a Haunter I need to trade with you to evolve real quick. when you have time, a Chandelure. I encountered the Mega Chandelure.
Oh boy.
I'm not going to tell you how or when or where, but it exists.
Okay, Route 8. There is an encounter I want. So I'm just going to ignore you all. Oh yeah, I remember
Snorlax
getting
is just
rocked
body
in this
slamming.
route. When I first played this game, I remember getting absolutely rocked in Route 8.
Yeah.
I had to go back and reevaluate.
Hey, I took down his Snorlax. Ace is now level 41. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and get myself for a bit.
And now you have to fight 007. Alright. I see the Pokemon that I want. I see the Pokemon that I want. Will I be able to capture it? I don't know, because gotta go through a couple more patches of grass just to get to it. That's right, Girder. Go the other way. Yep. This is the Pokemon I want. Phalanx. Because I need a fighting type that's not squishy. And can get the job done. Cool.
Alright, I beat Hop. So it is time to take a quick bio break and all that.
Yep. Sounds good to me.
And I will be right back.
As will I. But first, let's name this thing. I have a very bad nickname for this. Far Squad. You know, like Farquad. But not really. Alrighty.
If you encounter, could get a life herd.
I went out of my way to get this one on the route above.
Where did I put my phone? I don't know what you're saying about. I'd set my phone down somewhere else.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I went out of my way to look for, try to capture phalanx.
Ah.
Not an easy thing to do because there's a lot of Pokemon you have to dodge to get to it.
He thinks he can beat me. Taxi driver. Doesn't have a fully evolved one.
Who are you? I'm you, but better.
Yeah. Do that meme with these two, but also with Form 1 Frieza and Full Power Frieza, Form 1 Cell with Perfect Cell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, apparently we can get Rufflet and Volibeye in this route. Not that you want them, because they have the infamous for a level discrepancy.
Yeah.
They don't evolve until level 53.
Yeah. They were not made for casual play, and my water's done boiling, so I gotta step away for a bit, so I have to take my headphones off that are
Alright.
for the laptop that has my Discord voice call on. So
Huh. I could have had a Drapion, which is not a bad Pokemon. Especially since it normally doesn't evolve until level 42 as well. But at the rate I'm going, it looks like I'm not going to have Morgrem for much longer.
are you gonna come back in? How about? Yes, sir. Okay, I am back once more, and I am ready to go. I have my ramen heating. It is cup ramen.
Ah. They've been even making some better cup ramen lately.
They have, and I have one of those. Oh, I guess I'm getting a Liepard. I was gonna go for a Galvantula, but it just ran right into me.
Yeah. You also gotta consider there are aggressive Pokemon, so that's a bit of an issue.
Yeah, that's gonna be an issue if we do the Paldea run that I was saying about too. Let's do a power trip just to see how much a not very effective move will do. This is not a tanky Pokemon. Okay. Okay, moves. This is a 70 power, that is an 80 power. We're going to use Steel Wing to try and chip some of your stuff down. Alright, so you have Home Claws and Assurance, and that's a heavy hit. Like I said, you are not a tanky Pokemon.
Nope.
Get in the Ultra Ball.
It's the early route token to Revolution Pokemon.
Yeah. It's also the stolen Pokemon for the sister of the quote-unquote rival of Black and White 2. Sister!
I will say, until Nimona, he was the last actually challenging rival.
True. I wouldn't even call him a rival. He's bent on revenge, and he's roping you along with it, but also kind of not wanting to unless you're powerful enough.
Yeah.
Alright, I got a Liepard.
Woohoo!
I have Cat. Loki could learn Curse.
Which is fun to do with a ghost type, but...
Yes, it is. I'm going to temporarily replace Shadow Claw. I mean, this is what Loki is. He is just the, you're going to die whether I get knocked out or not kind.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not going to send you to the party. I will think of a nickname for you later. I am sending you to a box. I will check out your stats later. Berserker spawns right after that, too. I don't want another Liepard encounter. I'm going to the Pokemon Center. I need to heal my freaking bird. Ah, couldn't escape. It is in torment. Couldn't get away again. This would not be because of an ability. We got away safely. Okay, there we go. Okay, first that, then that. Right.
How that works is it's based on the Pokemon's speed.
Yeah.
Unnecessary critical hit on a Pokemon that have 1 HP.
Hey, you want to know what's even more unnecessary?
How about a 4 times weakness, super effective hit with 1 HP left, and then it becomes a critical? That's just overkill.
False swipe on a Shedinja that's holding a focus sash.
Yeah. You have to use Foresight or have Scrappy, though.
False swipe on a Shedinja that has a focus slash. Or sash.
Yeah, but the thing is, you're not going to be able to hit past it because it's a ghost type.
And not only that, you remember Shedinja's
Oh, yeah, that's
ability.
true. Yeah.
I know what Pokemon I'm going for. I know what Pokemon I've got it! Route 9, Gullet.
Nice.
I forgot to grab some more Ultra Balls. I have Timer Balls, so... Yeah, I have 9 Timer Balls. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start throwing Great Balls for now.
You know, seeing Pokemon in the older games use stuff like Pin Missiles, like, seriously. But then you use that in Legend ZA, it is so broken.
It is. I mean, I don't like how the moves work in ZA. You have to account for whether or not they'll actually hit because of how short the Pokemon is compared to yours as well.
Yep.
First, you're going to the box. I have a Gullet now. Alright, let's take a look at both of those Pokemon real quick.
I'm sure I'm not the only one who thought this when they first saw Phalanx. I thought it was a bug type.
It would have been fun if it was.
Because I didn't get the reference.
All right. Okay. This isn't too bad a nature for it. It has Unburden as its ability for my Liepard.
Minus attack
So-
nature is unfortunate, but yeah.
I mean, Calm Nature, it has a decent special attack. I can work with this. And Bullet... Oh! This isn't bad at all.
Not too bad. The ability could be better.
Yeah. It can't... Wait.
Yeah,
There's some held items I need to grab.
oh yeah.
Either the Flame Orb or Black Sludge.
Or if you want to be a major troll, the Sticky Barb, because yeah, I think you still get that back.
Wait, you don't get the others back if you fling them?
No, I believe they're used. I never really mess with fling, so I don't know actually.
I think you might. I'll look into it, but Sticky Barb is good to think of too. But Klutz is not a bad nature if you want to mess with people.
That is true. Although its other ability is far better, but you know.
True, but hey, we have our limits here.
Yep.
Alright, first off, I'm going to Hone Claws, and then I'm going to Power Trip on this Hatchrim.
Its other ability being Iron Fist, which is ridiculous because
The punches!
the elemental
all
punches
the
are all
punches.
TMs.
Yes. All the punches.
Not a bad strat. Got into the double battle. Their first two were Hippowdon with an Excadrill.
Nice.
Not a bad
Good
strategy.
combo. It wants to learn Swagger. No, we're not learning Swagger.
It already has too much swag. But
Alright.
there's a Pokemon I wouldn't mind having, but if it weren't for the fact that Riolu is so hard to obtain.
Yeah. Hey, I got a shiny stone. Pawniard is a decent Pokemon, but it's better in the next gen.
Yes, and it doesn't evolve until level 50. It's another one of those unfortunate Unova Pokemon
Yeah.
with the obscenely high level gap.
True. I mean, I think when Gen 5 was going out, they wanted to focus on Pokemon for competitive more than Pokemon for casual.
Yeah, and in doing so, you kind of
Yeah.
made it so it's not exactly playthrough friendly.
No. I mean, take Zoroa for example.
Oh yes, and the hoops you had to go through just to get one of those.
Yeah. I'll admit to playing ROM hack of it, so I don't have first-hand experience and all that, but I played through Black and White, or Black and White and Black and White 2. I forget which one I actually played of those. I think I played the one that I got Zekrom in for the first one.
So that would be
And-
white.
And then I played White 2 because I played the same version for sequel. And as far as those go, the time gap, the connection, storyline, and all that were excellent.
Also, I do enjoy having a story-driven Pokemon game.
Yeah. And let's not forget that this Black and White were the first games in which the gym leaders actually fought against the evil team. Yeah, you don't have to worry about those 8 executives. Spoiler warning, the gym leaders kicked their butt for you.
Except for 3. Because apparently they just didn't get the memo in time. That's what they said anyway.
Which 3 were it that didn't show up
The
again?
trio. Silent, Chili, and Crest.
Oh, yeah. They were the first gym leaders, too.
Yeah,
Maybe they had a busy restaurant day.
possibly.
Plus, they were way far away from where the confrontation was happening. And I think by that point they realized, oh wait, our first gym leader was actually 3 gym leaders. If we don't have enough evil villain guys for that confrontation, what do we do? The restaurant's busy. Don't throw them in at all.
They even acknowledged that at the end, though.
Yeah.
I think they said that there was, they didn't get to us in time. That's what they said.
Yeah. They thought up that very fun mechanic, by the way, best first gym mechanic ever.
It wasn't A, it wasn't rock type, and B, them having the advantage on you was a great idea.
They having the advantage on your starter and you being able to get a Pokemon to deal with them right out the gate was top notch. And then they freaking threw it away and never looked at it again.
Yep.
I mean, also, remember in Black and White, you had 2 people setting off from the area same as you.
Yep.
Both of whom got the other 2 Pokemon.
Yep. They got
Makes
the
perfect
corresponding monkey and the other starter.
Yeah, because they went through the same gym challenge as you.
Yep.
They went through the same first gym. So, all 3 monkeys, all 3 starters, right there, all accounted for. No leftovers, no forgotten starter, none of that. I'm
And then it's
sure
like-
there was a similar thing with Diamond and Pearl.
And the other thing, too, is like, sure, the champion was disappointing, but you gotta also pay attention to what he was doing in the plot line, too.
Yeah, I mean, he was... I mean, the champion just got finished with his battle with N. So, yeah, sorry about that. I didn't even have a chance to heal up. This is my backup team kind of thing.
Yeah. And then he even admits that it's like, well, he even makes Sharon and Bianca rethink about their journeys, too.
Yeah. Okay, that is a Togedemaru.
Sharon decides to become a gym leader, and then Bianca decides to become Juniper's assistant.
Yeah. And it all happens because everything that goes on in the journey. It is a developing journey. And the only other time a rival becomes a gym leader is Red and Blue.
Yep. And that's not until Gold and
Everything
Silver.
else was a remake of that. And yeah, it's not even in the game that he becomes... Wait, no, it's a steel type. I can use double kick. All right, so yeah, it's in the originals. It was something that happened after the fact, and it wasn't there. But it's the only other time that a rival has taken up the mantle of a gym leader,
Yeah.
and it's not even a "we need someone to do this," and my grandson will do it kind of thing. Because you could see Oak roping Gary into it. I say Gary, we say blue or red, depending on version, but
He will always be Gary.
yeah, because anime.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Ace is going to take out this phalanx because I didn't get one. I got something good too, though. Okay. All right. I'm going to have my ramen here soon.
All right.
Oh, I think my dog wants inside. I'm gonna go check real quick. That battle is done, but oh, it endured the hit. Okay. Marco, you were digging. Get in here. Get in. No, Marco. No, Marco. Go now. Come on. Go now. Go now. Go now. Get in. You were digging. Hey, go lay down. No treat for you. I'm sorry, he was digging.
Ah.
Alright. Ace got up to level 43. I have to put him in a box. Yeah, you can get Calm Mind.
All right.
I will replace Heal Pulse. I'll keep Life Dew.
There we go. Finally changed my appearance. Gotta unfortunately wait until you get to Sword Chest or get some decent clothing.
Okay, let's replace you with Golurk or Golite for now. And
Me know, be a
put
girl work
Loki up
soon,
front.
but
Yeah.
it was one of the few Unova Pokemon that didn't have a huge level gap in it, though.
And one of the best ghost Pokemon that were added.
Yeah. Well, it's
Okay,
it's literally just a giant robot,
yeah,
and there's nothing wrong with that.
it
at
is a
all.
golem. It is Alexander. Oh wait, do they have genders?
I
They
think
do
they
not have genders.
do.
I'm going to no, they don't. I'm going to name it Alexander.
Nice.
All right, we are. Oh, Snow Runt. This is another route, right?
No, it's the same route.
Okay.
It's just a different
Oh, it's a female Snow Runt.
It's a different-
snowy area.
And it's a different section, sadly.
Okay, so it's only the two routes then.
But I saw where you're going with that.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I am in the new city. Time for a cutscene.
Actually, no. You just get an
Oh, no?
overview of the city this time.
Alright.
Which is
So, for me,
breath
I
of
have
fresh
a
air.
rock... So, for me, I have a rock-type trainer to fight.
Yep. Mine is ice.
Which means you have a easier time.
Potentially, because her ace is pretty deadly. And sadly, my
Pokemon...
my
I'm gonna put you up front.
Toxtricity's a little too close to the level cap for comfort. Of course,
Honestly, I think I can get my double to carry. I'm going to need to do some off-stream stuff, but I think I can get my double to carry.
get into the gym and there's the cutscene. Alright. I lost, it all went to pot. There must have been something wrong with my strategy, but I did just do what I've seen Lee do in battles. Here, take it. It's the Ice Leader's gym Lee card. You should check out the gym leader.
Meeting now.
You'll have to face two. And I have to face Melanie. And me, I've got to figure out what to put on my team once and for all, with no more of this doubting. Time for one of the weirder gym challenges in the series, in this game. Oh, pardon me. Oh, ugh. Alright, time for the weirdest gym challenge.
Are the gym challenges the same between versions?
Yes.
So you had to do spinning cups too?
Yep. They just look aesthetically different.
Okay. That was one thing I wasn't sure about.
Of course, I have a fire type going into this, so this will be a lot simpler. It's just, her ace is what's going to give me a lot of concerns.
Her ace is going to give you concerns, but against the rock type, I have my double, and it has double kick.
Yeah. By the way, this gym would be such a horrible OSHA hazard. Unless those holes aren't that deep and you just climb right out of them. Right. It's one Pokemon I knew I have an issue with. Oh well, we're just gonna wing it. Oh dear. Oof.
All the gym trainers in the fairy type gym were old ladies, but do you say the gym trainers in the ghost type gym were old people as well?
Yes.
Alright, so we don't have the same gym trainers per gym. Oh, got it.
Yep. If it's not 100% accurate, it's 50% accurate.
If it's not 100% accurate, it's 30% accurate, and it confuses everyone.
Yep. I think this gym would be a good place to call it.
That sounds like a plan. I'm gonna get my double knocked out here. Yep. Oh, or not. It's just too tanky to ever die.
Oh, by the way, I looked up something. The league cards, because we have enough Pokemon now to actually number them properly. It's actually kind of funny what some of them turned out to be.
Oh?
Like, Milo's, for example, was literally just Wooloo.
They did that on purpose.
Yep.
No
Kabu,
way they didn't.
Kabu was actually Miltank.
I wonder if he's related to Whitney.
No.
He is not from Galar.
It's from Hoenn, actually, which brings up an interesting theory.
True, there is that one.
They're saying that he's either Flannery's father or grandfather. That's the theory.
Okay, so that is just literally a full-on pitfall there. Okay, I was able to get past him. And that goes the full way around. Okay. And now I have to fight him. Alright. Okay, a Carkol. This is bad, and I have a solution specifically for this Pokemon. Bowser!
Alright, muting up.
Ancient power.
I am Melanie. As you can clearly see, I've assembled a team of all Ice-type Pokemon. You aren't sore all over from falling in a hole or two, are you? Even if you are, I'm not going to hold back. Alrighty, I suppose we should get started. You won't be able to escape you when I freeze you solid. And after that, well, you'll see. I think you'll find my battle styles quite severe. So in Sword, you would be fighting her son, Gordy. That's the relation. Pokemon Quad weak to fire to start off. Not a great start. Okay. Okay, so you have an ability similar to Mimikyu, so I gotta do some chip damage first. Ice-Q's a cool Pokemon. I wish it was better. It has the potential. It has potential with that ability, and how it works is whenever you use hail or snow, it reforms its ice base, so it gets an extra free hit, which is not bad. Makes it a pretty solid Pokemon to have. I just wish it were a little bit stronger. That's the only thing. Even if it cracks, ice is still ice. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, this is the Pokemon I'm afraid of. Her ace is Lapras. A very solid Pokemon. Come on. Go on, Gigantamax. I couldn't read that fast enough. Gigantamax Lapras. If he uses its signature move, it is very deadly. This is also why I decided not to Dynamax. Okay. I should be able to take a hit if I use No Retreat. How? No Retreat is, Phalanx's hidden ability. Well, not hidden ability, signature move. What it does is I can no longer switch out, but I get an Omni boost. This is what I'm afraid of. Because what it will do is it will not only create hail, it will also set up an Aurora Veil. That just sets up the Aurora Veil no matter what. I see.
Alright, I am in the gym battle now.
Nice. I'm on I'm on Melanie's. Nice, I am on Melanie's ace right now, and yeah, it's just as difficult as I remember.
Alright. Oh, Razor Shell, that is not good. Okay, the Barnacle might take out Bowser in the first go. But I put him at the front of the party just for this. So, there's a chance that the freaking thing wipes your party, right?
Yeah, there is.
Let's send out Loki next. Let's Will-O-Wisp this guy. Yes, I know it's weak to him and all that, but Shell Smash, this is a good one for you to use to get burned.
Okay, I'm on equal footing, and there goes your barrier.
Alright. Seriously, I'm just going to use this as a chance to curse him as well. I just really want Barnacle gone. I have come to really hate it because of Legend ZA.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you why. I'm not going to give you advice. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just telling you right now, I hate it because of Legend ZA. Alright, Loki has fainted due to his own curse, but the curse has been placed. Alright, now we will send in Toxel to finish, or Toxer to finish it off. Toxtricity is a good Pokemon and level 42. And I didn't switch in my Flyer because Flying type. I mean, Steel type would have made it neutral, but still. Spark.
Alright, and by the skin of my teeth.
Darn it.
I am down to essentially 2 Pokemon.
Alright. Tanny is now level 41. This is going to make it easier when it is time. As for the next Pokemon, it is a Shuckle. We're going to use Acid here.
You're pretty good, huh? Of course, seeing my
Not
Pokemon
very
lose is
effective.
sad.
It didn't get the special down.
But to meet
But
someone so young with
I
such
got a
ability is
speed
quite
down from
grand.
a rock tomb.
Here, take this sparkling badge.
Acid.
For some reason, I can't help but imagine my son challenging you after you become the champion. If that time comes, give him a right thrashing, would you?
Seriously, I
animosity
am not
between
getting
them.
the stat down on any of these. I'm going to go ahead and mute myself on the Discord call as well real quick.
Alright, so I'll move on with the story a bit. That battle was brilliant. That gym leader was tough, but you had no trouble. I wouldn't say that, Sonia. Stow-Chester has some really great restaurants. I got some things I want to talk to you about, so let's head to a restaurant to celebrate your win. The name of the restaurant is Bob's Your Uncle. Close. Close. My uncle's common name was Bill. Which, ironically, there is a restaurant named Uncle Bill's. It's a pancake house. By the way, a hot spring in a cold area. I would never do that because getting out would not be very... It'd be relaxing, yes, but getting out would not be very pleasant. Before I do anything else, I need to heal. I need healing. Got that gym badge for you? Nice one. Oh hey, there you are. I've been trying to find out more about the Darkest Day and the Sword and Shield Pokemon, but still no luck. Wait, hold on. No way, what's this? New chapter? The heroes look sad and wear the sword and shield. What was the meaning of this picture? An end? Perhaps when their duty was completed, they witnessed some kind of sleep? Those are gravestones. Based on their statues we saw back in Stow-on-Side, the Sword and Shield were actually two Pokemon, right? That's right, that's my take on it at least. You remember the Pokemon we met that day? Do you think it could have been one of them, either the Sword or the Shield Pokemon? You met them? Come on, you know what I'm talking about, right, Ryu? In the Slumbering World? Exactly! The bad Pokemon we ran into in the fog. Don't you think that could have been it? Oh, that's right. You lot have been in the Slumbering World. I only saw her on this journey because my gran told me to, but this is turning out to be too much fun. You've got to tell me more. How about we discuss this over a meal? Go on, what do you want to eat? Let's get our orders in. Fascinating. Alright, the next thing to do now that we're done eating is have a look around Stow-Chester. Let's inspect the hero's bath. The Hero's Bath. They say this is where the two heroes came to soothe their wounds after the battle to bring down that evil presence long ago. Nowadays, only Pokemon really use the Hero's Bath, though. Who exactly were the heroes that bathed here? I think I'll have to look into that. You two met a mysterious Pokemon back in the Slumbering Well. Perhaps you two can become near heroes. What? Like some hero waving a sword and shield pull the other one? Though I guess I'd fancy a sword if I had to take my pick. What kind of battle do you think the heroes had back then? Why don't we show her, Ryu? Think we can pull off a real heroic battle? Sure. Sonia treated us to a great meal. After that curry, I feel like I've got the energy to wrestle with Beware. Good luck with that. I don't entirely understand your reasoning, but I might as well see what you can do. I'll heal up your Pokemon for you, Ryu, so give it your best. I didn't even need to go to the center. Time for a little exhibition match, starring the future champion. Looks like Hop's back to normal. Because he's using his double again. I'm counting on you, partner. What about Fluffy? It becomes susceptible to fire moves. And this double all even has. Fluffy. Hail chip damage plus a burn. Yeah, it's done. Well, that's annoying. I need to get another special attacker. Maybe a psychic type or something. Because 4 of my squad are physical attackers, so this is becoming a bit of a problem. No retreat!
So, do we end here and I have to retry next time?
Yep. I'm in the middle of a battle with Hop, but yeah, after this battle.
Okay, I'm going to do grinding out in the wild area for TRs and candies and everything, and hopefully we can get Golurk, and a powerful one at that. Maybe I'll even get Rollout. I will try to get my team to a better situation for the next one.
If it learns Rollout, it's begging to be called Optimus.
No, it's my Wooloo that I want Rollout
Ah,
on.
okay. That makes sense.
Because, yeah. As for this, I already have a name in store for it, and I'm going to go ahead and do that while we're here.
Alright.
I already said I was going to name it Alexander because of the
Yeah.
Final Fantasy summon. Create a nickname. I still need to figure out what I'm going to name the live herd. No, not cute. Okay. Right. Let's see.
I think it's spelled like Alec, A-L-E-K, and then C-A-N-D-R.
Male live herd, and my Morgrim still needs one too.
I named mine Thorn because I was like, yeah, I kind of want to name it Dark Side because it resembles a Dark Side Heartless, but I decided to name it its Nobody counterpart instead. The Twilight Thorn.
True.
If only it were shiny, then it would make perfect sense.
Very true. I'll name mine Dark Side then.
Because it's like, you look at its Gigantamax form, it looks like Dark Side.
Yes, it does. But I mean, look at some of the Dragon Quest monsters and you can see where Pokemon got their earliest ideas.
Yep. Well, I think Tajiri and Toriyama were actually cool with each other too.
Yeah.
When they were first making the concepts.
And it was a different time, the 90s.
Mm-hmm. Back when companies weren't like, hey, you're stealing my idea, I'm suing you.
You thought of something almost resembling what I do. You are now sued.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you think of my character so far for the outfit?
Mm-hmm.
Simple,
Yeah.
but it's decent.
I just went with, it's like what I would actually wear more or less.
And I would too, but it's the female character, so...
What's funny is, besides I think like footwear specifically and, you know, skirts, everything else straight across is the same.
And dresses.
Yeah. This is when Hop actually becomes pretty good. Because I'm still in this battle.
Yeah, I mean, this is actually the point you're on is actually the point in time in which Hop actually stops trying to imitate and starts actually trying to be his own trainer.
Mm-hmm. And I will admit, like, Rillaboom does make things a little bit easier as an ace, but at the same time, his team's more well balanced with him.
True.
Your version, you have Intellion to deal with. It's like, yeah, that's not an easy thing to deal with because of how fast it is and how hard it hits.
And some of its attacks are special attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got the difficult one to deal with, but hey, at least they didn't give him Cinderace.
Yeah, that's the thing I would really be concerned with. Because Cinderace is
no one picks
probably the scariest out of the three.
Oh, no, wait. Yeah, that's why no one picks Sobble for their starter. Not because it's a bad Pokemon, but because we don't want to give him Cinderace.
Yeah.
Wait, I can go to Route 9 already.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that stopped me from doing it.
Could fish here, but... Oh. Much as I like ghost types, that is probably one of my least favorite ghost types, but right here is a solution.
Gastrodon. The blue Gastrodon.
Gastrodon.
Water ground type, very good typing. Always has been.
I don't have a quick ball. I'm throwing a great ball. I would throw a quick ball. Oh yeah, you're gonna die. Sorry, Bowser.
Alright. Well, I'm going to save and wrap things up
Second
here.
turn. It's hailing.